Here? Yes, we gotta get our teeth cleaned. Yes. These are the times when I can get just a little bit crazy. Like, how many birthdays was you gonna spend away from your family and your kids before you thought you was gonna see money? You was just letting him swindle you. Yeah, I'm gonna buy you a house, I'm gonna buy you a car, I'm gonna get you this, and you never saw none of it. On top of that, you waking up sore. At that point, something gotta give. Something gotta give. Y'all, why I done made a new drink and it's actually pretty damn good. It's Thursday. You know, it has movement. Can y'all see the movement? Okay. Damn right there. Hey y'all, welcome back for another weekly vlog. My name is Haley. Please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all, it has really gotten cold in Houston. Like, y'all see I got my jacket zipped up to the neck, baby. It is cold. It is cold, and I like that, though. I really like that. I'm tired of sweating. I'm tired of the wig sliding back. Like, yeah, I can appreciate this weather for sure, for sure. I actually really haven't picked up my camera this week just because I've just been like that night out. And so that night out really got to me. So I've been like cleaning up and getting my house in order since everybody has left. So today I have a dentist appointment. I really don't have nothing else planned for the day. Oh, I do need to go to the beauty supply. I need to get like some shampoo, conditioner, and then of course, I'm going to keep my promise. I told y'all that I was going to make a new wig. So I am going to go to the beauty supply and get all of the products that I need for that video, which that video would have already been out by the time y'all see this. So we're out with the old and with the new. So we got to take this wig off and it's just time to get into that new era. We're getting prepared before the new year. So I wanted to ask, do y'all read the description of each video that I post? Because what I usually try to do is drop the hint of the week on the video. That way, like, us as a hint hive, us as a collective, that we have something where we can actually see what the hint of the week is. You know, of course, I always state it in the video, but I also put it in the description of the video. So make sure y'all are reading that description. It basically just summarizes what this week video is going to be about, and then it also gives the hint of the week. We drop gems over here, baby. We're definitely giving knowledgeable things over here. When you watch me, when you watch this channel, when you watch these videos, you should walk away with something extra. Like, after you watch my video, there should be a takeaway, and so I always post that in that description. So if you're part of the Hint Hive and you love being a part of the Hint Hive, make sure you go into that description and look and, you know, read and see what the hint of the week is. That way you can have that in your memory and your recollection. Hell, if you would like to, you can even take notes. I don't know. Maybe there'll be like a giveaway or something later on down the line. I'll try to figure out how I can incorporate that into, like, to see who the true hinters are, you know, to see who are the top hint lovers in the hive. So I do plan to do giveaways. I do plan to do more, you know, with you guys, interact with you guys more. But I definitely want to see you guys in the comments. I am so grateful and thankful to all the people who already subscribed to me. So thank you for that, because I really do love y'all and appreciate y'all. And I'm doing this for us. So y'all, let me finish out this work day. Here? Yes, we gotta get our teeth cleaned. Yes. Say hi. So guys, I've been coming here for a few years now, and I absolutely love it. She's the best when it comes to cleaning my teeth. Anytime she's done working on my teeth, I feel like they're fresh, they're clean. She doesn't leave anything left over, so she does the absolute best job at cleaning my teeth. And this is Delicate Dental, by the way.
Miss Walker, thank you for wanting a verse from me. Apologies for the wait, sometimes it's hard to Get the distractions up off you. For enough time to jot your thoughts, but fuck it, this morning I got to. I'm thinking about you. I heard you just had you another little baby. Congratulations, I hope you got through it with no complications. I find it amazing, the way that you juggle your kids, the biz, the fame, the bitches that's hating. They sit around waiting for you to fall off like the album I'm making. But I hope that you taking a little time for yourself. Still in a moment or two to unwind between the hectic sounds of your precious baby crying. Do you clear your mind? Must be a lot going on. I hear it in all of your songs. Niggas been doing.
Alright, y'all, so the teeth are cleaned and looking good. We love that. So I'm actually getting ready to go to the beauty supply now because I need to take down my hair and wash them. Like y'all know, I just completed that 30-day challenge and I'm well into my next one. And I just really feel like I need to take these braids down. And usually I wash my hair like once every month or so. And so yeah, since the 30-day challenge has been completed, it's definitely time to wash this hair, especially since we have like sweated and like, yeah, it's just been all over the place. So getting ready to go to the beauty supply. Y'all, I love that little lady. She just really does a great job with my teeth. I have no complaints. I love her and I love the staff. We always get real chatty. Like we just, you know, we conversate about everything, girl. What's been going on since the last time that I seen you? Y'all, wig look like it's sliding back. But anyways, yeah, I'm fixing to go to the beauty supply. Good morning, good morning. It's Saturday morning. Y'all, last night I was up till like 3 o'clock in the morning. Y'all know that's not like me. So I pretty much washed my bundles that I'm gonna use today to make my wig. After I left the dentist, I went to the beauty supply. Then I went and got me some Jamaican food. I came home and I took down my natural hair, washed it, blow dried it, braided it back up. So right now I'm actually fixing to go to Walmart because I need to return these patio chairs that Steven bought because they're ugly for one, and they're not patio chairs. I need to return these patio pillows that Steven bought. To me, they're ugly, but he really loved them. So he purchased them from Walmart, and I'm giving him free decorative freedom. I'm giving him free decorative freedom when it comes to the patio because I feel like, you know, that's a space that he can just take full control over. He did end up buying some patio furniture. Let me show y'all. And he bought these like pillow covers to go on the patio, but to me, they don't go because we have a black and white rug out there, and also it was just giving grandma pillows. Like, he got an old school decorative style. So that's why he has full free range to decorate the patio however he likes. But let me show y'all what it's looking like. So he got this black and white carpet rug, 3-seater, 4-seater situation. Yeah, these wouldn't have went at all. So I'm going to go and return these for him. And then I'm going to go and get some washing powder because I need to wash clothes. And then I need to get some herbal tea. Y'all, I'm in the car driving on the way to Walmart. And y'all know what's going through my mind. Where's my deposit back from them apartments that I moved out of over 30 days ago in October, and it's now December? Where's my money? Because y'all gonna give me my money. So it just popped up in my head like, girl, you still haven't got your money. Girl, no, still haven't got that money. Oh, thank you. These are the times when I can get just a little bit crazy. Just a little bit crazy.
I ain't taking your shit today, no. I ain't taking your shit tomorrow, no. We can do it my way, so I ain't sticking, no, I ain't sticking around no more. Cause you just wanna play with my body. I seen you with the girl at the party. You think I'm just gonna stand on by you? my time, but I am way too fine. I guess I'm on loyal, baby. I guess I'm on true. I guess I'm on loyal, baby.
Hey, Miss Walker, thank you for wanting a verse from me. Apologies for the wait, sometimes it's hard to get the distractions up off you. For enough time to jot your thoughts, but fuck it, this morning I got to. I'm thinking about you. I heard you just had you another little baby. Congratulations, I hope you got through it with no complications. I find it amazing, the way that you juggle your kids, the biz, the fame, the bitches that's hating. They sit around waiting for you to fall off like the album I'm making. But I hope that you taking a little time for yourself. Still in a moment or two to unwind between the happy sounds of your precious baby crying. Do you clear your mind? Must be a lot going on. I hear it in all of your songs. Niggas been doing you wrong. Family been doing you wrong. On days you feeling like you on your own, I wrote this for you to put on. Thank you for sharing your light, your voice, and writing the beautiful poems. Session 32, bring me to tears. Be getting choked up when I hear it. Seem like I keep crying off so much since a nigga had these kids, and I don't know what it is.
What else? Y'all, I am tired. When I say tired, it's tired, baby. This is my first time ever sewing in 5 bundles of hair, and I can definitely tell that I sewed in 5 bundles of hair because I am tired, but the wig is done, y'all. I just put these little clips in it just because Ming sent these with the hair, and so I was like, you know what, let me just do something. It's actually kind of cute. The hair turned out to look like, I did just put some curls in it with my 1-inch curling iron, because I was thinking about wearing it like bone straight. Tomorrow it'll be damn near straight, and it'll just have like a curl at the very bottom. So my side profile does not look like a helmet, and we really appreciate that. So if you like to wear a very full wig, but you don't like it to look bulky at the top or in this area, you don't want it to look helmety, you definitely want to watch my how to make a wig video. This is the look, baby. And if I take the clip out, this is really what it's looking like. So yes, it came out exactly how I wanted it. Y'all, I'm getting ready to clean up my house, pick up all of this hair and all of the wig making stuff, and just really just clean up and relax. And so I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
A few moments later.
Y'all, why I done made a new drink, and it's actually pretty damn good. So this is what you're gonna need. You're gonna need some Simply Apple, Simply Lemonade, and some Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey. I think I'm actually gonna call this drink a Tennessee Honey Apple Lemonade. This all you need. And look at that. So good. And I just really like drinking my drinks out of a wine glass. Now that I went to the Dollar Tree and got me some more wine glasses, it seemed like all the other glasses like that I had got from like Ross and Burlington's, they were so thin that they would just crack easily when I would like wash dishes and stuff. So baby, these Dollar Tree wine glasses are nice and thick, and they do just the job. So I pretty much drink all of my drinks out of this. But yes, a Tennessee Honey Apple Lemonade is the drink of the year. Y'all try this out and let me know if y'all like that. Baby, so good, so good. Oh. Don't want nobody else but you. I ain't going nowhere. I'm happy with you. I'd rather be with you. Night in another my car. You make me feel I'm so gone. Love you, baby. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. I am so tired, y'all. Last night, after that drink, I was gone. I had the clips in my wig last night, to try to train it to flow backwards. Yo, I am loving this hair. I just came back from walking Kanan and taking him outside, but I only had one drink last night and I woke up with a headache. So I may be dehydrated because it just don't make sense why my head is hurting so bad. But the plan for today is to get a lot of editing done for the wig video. I do plan on meal prepping today. Why am I in the dark? I do plan on meal prepping today. And of course, y'all nephew, he's ready to go to his patio. And he actually did really good today while he was outside. Girl, I be trying to boost his little ego up. What you smell right there? Somebody was up here? Baby, he be scoping the scene, baby. He scopes the area. Anyways, y'all, I'm getting ready to lay back in my bed, do some editing. I literally just feel like relaxing today. My head is hurting, so. Last night, after I started drinking, y'all, I started cleaning up. I rearranged my office. I don't know if I ever showed y'all what my office looked like, but I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all could see it in some of my pictures. And so instead of having my desk like face that wall, I have my desk facing the window now, which I feel like is gonna be better because I get to see outside. I still have my TV, so it's not like I'm far. And then of course, this is like my beauty area, whatever. This little stuff that's always on the floor, the wires and stuff, I gotta find like a little box and stuff to put that stuff in because it's just like stuff that I need if I need it. My goal for this room is for it to actually be like my office / content room. So I'm thinking I want to do some like shelving over here, bookshelves over here, and then I'm thinking a sitting area over here. By me moving my desk, it definitely opens up the room. So yeah, we rearranged the office. I haven't really showed y'all what all I've done in the bedroom because it's not done yet, and some things need to be tweaked. Like I have some floating nightstands, I have some mirrors on the side of the bed now, but the floating nightstands are uneven. I still haven't went to get the pillows for the bed. I just recently bought the new sheets and stuff for the bed, so I just want to show y'all when it's all complete. Y'all, I have literally been asleep all day. I have literally been asleep all day. Have not done a lick of editing. End up falling asleep, taking a nap, and haven't done nothing. And I really don't have the energy to do nothing. And y'all will not believe why I'm in the bed talking to my man. Today my brother is having a birthday dinner, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm reading through my Facebook messages from his mom. Tomorrow's my brother's birthday. I'm just chilling, relaxing. Y'all, why I look at my card, $100 is being deducted, another $70 is being deducted, another $68 is being deducted, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What did I purchase that's just not, because you know sometimes with my bank the transactions be coming out a little bit late, so I'm like, what have I been purchasing? What have I been purchasing like that? And I'm thinking now everything that I've been purchasing has been coming out right away. So at this point, I'm looking crazy. Y'all, somebody done got a hold of my card and has been swiping my card. To the card and send me a new one, which I hope is here fast because I have a lash appointment on Thursday. I wanted to try a new shape on my eyes, even though it may not look like they need to be done. But I wanted to try me like a new shape. But it's just the simple fact of like somebody done got a hold of my little card, baby, and was using it, baby. Which I'm not tripping about it because, you know, that's the purpose of having a bank. You know, if your money gets stolen, it's their job to verify the charges and put the money back. But they did send me a new card. I don't know why they would come after me, baby. You need to be going after the people that really got it. Y'all, I'm so tired. It's after 2 o'clock. It's almost 3 o'clock. And I'm actually making breakfast. I'm actually just frying up my tortillas All right, so here's the bacon that I just fried up in this skillet. I'm cooking my tortillas, and then those are my hash browns. These are actually potato rounds, but I like to use them as hash browns. You know, these kind of remind me of like Chick-fil-A hash browns. I have my bacon, I have this, so I'm really just gonna make some breakfast tacos. In a minute here, I'm going to cook some eggs, and yeah, we're gonna call it a day. And then I'm gonna try this cheese. I have never tried this cheese before, but like when I go out to eat, I be liking the white cheese. So I wonder if this is it. So I'm gonna try this today and see how it works with my breakfast tacos. And I know, this grease has been sitting there for the longest, y'all. This is the same grease that's been sitting there from when I fried chicken. I need to find a bottle or something to pour this grease in. I always have a hard time figuring out how to throw out the grease. My boyfriend, he usually flushes it down the toilet, but these toilets over here, they are different. They're not as strong as the other toilets, and I just don't want him to mess up nothing. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna end up finding a bottle or something to pour this grease in, cause yeah, it gotta come up out of here.
Ain't that the truth? Do you like Metallica? I do a little bit. Okay. Metallica.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. I'm actually not mad that it's Monday. It's just that it's so cold in Houston, and you know we're not used to this weather. Like y'all can see, I got the jacket zipped up to my neck, but it's Monday. We're actually happy about Mondays because Mondays are setting the tone for work and the things that we have to get done. We have to get busy. It's time to get into our flow. I'm getting ready to make some coffee because it's cold and I want something warm. I'm also thinking about doing an herbal tea instead of a coffee just because all that coffee don't be good for you, but then also I haven't had no real good coffee in a minute. Homemade coffee, because I did go to Starbucks over the weekend, but I haven't had any like homemade coffee in a minute, so I'm kind of just like coffee or tea. We'll do coffee for breakfast, tea at night. There are so many health benefits to just drinking something warm or like having soups and teas. So I do kind of want to get into my herbal bag, you know, get into my tea girl, you know, era, you know, skin benefits, health, internal benefits. That's what I'm ultimately looking for. So I am going to go to the gym today. Like I said, it's Monday and I need to get back on track. I didn't go over the weekend. I don't even think I went last Friday. I went last Thursday and the gym was packed. And so I ended up doing a home workout at the house. And it kind of just threw me off of my gym railing, which there's nothing wrong with doing a home workout. I don't have a problem with doing the home workout. The problem with doing the home workout is I usually end up just being on my treadmill. And when I'm on my treadmill, I feel like I don't sweat as much. I have it, I don't know if you can see it posted up right there, leaned up against the wall. So I have like a little portable treadmill, and yes, I can get a good walk in. Like I said, today we're going to try to get back into the gym. We're going to get back into our flow. We're going to try to work out at least 5 to 6 days a week. I mean, that's the thing about being human, you know, when you fall off, you can just pick right up where you left off, and it's okay. It's okay. As long as we're continuing to stay on our journey, as long as we're actively making decisions to do better than we did yesterday or the day before or last week. So when I'm getting my coffee, it just feels like Folgers is the only homemade work coffee that I can just really get with. I feel like when I buy other coffees, it just don't be strong enough. It just doesn't do the job. It be watered down. It really just don't be no good coffee. So I usually just do Folgers. But if y'all know any good coffee brands that's not as pricey as Folgers, because I feel like, you know, this can I think was like maybe $12. Between like $9 and $12, and you know that's not bad, but I just feel like I've been seeing the other off brands for way cheaper, and I would rather just pay the cheaper route. So if y'all know any good coffees that is on the good scale, because you know we love a good off brand that still hits around here. So I'm not one of those girls. I have to stick to a certain brand. Now I do stick to the brand until I find a good alternative, which is why I'm sticking with Folgers. But if you know a good coffee that's not as expensive, let your girl know. Okay, so let me make this coffee. Let me go back to work, and then we'll go to the gym in a couple of hours. Y'all, I'm just sitting here and I just feel so grateful and so thankful. I don't know what it is. I'm feeling so amazing. I'm feeling so happy about life. I'm feeling so happy about what's getting ready to happen in 2026. Y'all, I hope y'all did y'all journaling. I hope y'all did y'all manifesting so y'all can be prepared. And it's crazy because my sister was like, telling her business a little bit, but she was like, she called one of her friends, and one of her friends was like, we're gonna go out for Thanksgiving. And she was like, no, I'd rather just stay home and just do my own little thing or whatever. And her friend was like, girl, we did that last year. And I said, girl, you did your manifesting. You have started a whole month in advance. You've done your manifesting, you've done your planning. January 1st, you need to be outside celebrating what's getting ready to happen for this new year. It's not just about, oh, this New Year's, let's party and get drunk. We are celebrating for the amazing year that we are getting ready to have. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to have to plan something my damn self. But I hope y'all are constantly feeling good, constantly telling yourself mantras, constantly telling yourself that you're going to have a great day, expecting some good stuff to happen throughout your day and throughout your week on a daily basis. Like, before I go to bed, I say, I'm expecting nothing but great things to happen for me tomorrow. And when I wake up in the morning, I expect nothing but great things to happen for me. And I feel like throughout the week, throughout the day, there's little small things that I feel like, oh, what a coincidence. That ain't luck. What a coincidence that this worked out for me. What a coincidence that things are working out for me. What a coincidence that things are always happening for my better good. So, all right, we getting ready to go to the gym. Yes, we have to go ahead and change the wig. We definitely not wearing our $1,000 wig to the gym booth. So we put the old raggedy one back on, and it's gonna do for now. Yep, this is to be perfect for a gym wig. Even though I'm thinking about dyeing this wig burgundy, like, I feel like because this is not the best hair, this is some experimental hair. So I'm thinking about burgundy, chocolate brown vibes just to see what it'll give. So yeah, we're gonna probably do that this weekend or one of these upcoming weekends. We're gonna be experimenting with some things, but I'm gonna meet y'all at the gym. Oh, y'all, we went to the gym. I was gonna film the gym today, but I literally only did 30 minutes on the elliptical at a 3.5 speed, and it wasn't nothing to really just record. Today was just one of them days where we went to the gym to be productive. We did our 30 minutes, we got our workout in, we got our sweat in, and that's it. That's all. That's all we could do today. But I'm glad we got it done. We did something. We didn't have a day where we did absolutely nothing. And we have tomorrow to try to, really put in a good 45 minute to an hour workout and really get it in. So tonight I think I'm going to cook. I pulled out some chicken tenders. I don't know what I'm going to make. I could make homemade chipotle bowls because I do have some jasmine rice, corn. Do I have onion and bell pepper? I'm gonna have to look into that. If not, I can make some grilled chicken tenders and french fries and be real good. Season them chicken tenders up real good, pan fry them in a skillet, and then make some french fries on the side. I really don't have to have no big homemade southern meal. Just give me something quick, easy, and simple, especially since I be editing now, and I just feel like I'm always busy now. Like, I feel like I always have stuff to do. Either I'm filming, or I'm editing, or I'm talking to my family, I'm talking to my man. Like, cooking, it just really be the last thing on my mind to do now. Hey y'all, it's Wednesday. I haven't picked up my camera in 2 days, and I know it looks dim in the background, but I wanted to show y'all these lights that I had got from TikTok Shop. They are motion censored, and they were only $20 for 4 of them. So I have 2 right here, and then I have 2 in front of the chairs that are in front of the what is this thing called? The island. Look, y'all. So, I will put the link below if you guys are wanting to use them, if you guys would like to purchase them for $20. And this is well before the Black Friday sale, so they probably even cheaper now. I don't know what the price is now, but they were $20 when I purchased them. I'm trying to think, what did I do yesterday? Yesterday I went to work. I was so tired. Yesterday was an ovulation day for me, so it just seemed like when I'm ovulating, it's like another week of being on my cycle sometimes. Like I'm tired, I'm hungry, like I feel so sluggish. It was so hard for me to get out of the bed this morning, but we made it. I always have to end up telling myself, like when I wake up tired, like I have to just close my eyes and say, you are looking forward to today. You're looking forward to the great things that are going to happen today. You're looking forward to all of the nice and beautiful things that are coming your way today. And that kind of like pumps me up and gets me out of the bed. Yesterday, I did watch the Diddy documentary, y'all. I did watch all 4 episodes of the Diddy documentary, and wow, there was definitely some interesting things in the video. Let me turn the light on now. I'm not taking away what anybody went through, you know, I'm not taking away anyone's experiences on what they went through with him. From the documentary, I can definitely see that he was most likely a master manipulator, a monster to some people, and he wasn't paying people their money. You know, that's kind of what I got out of the documentary. Do I believe everybody's story? Do I believe everybody's motive? I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm the person that I like to look at both sides, and I just like to give people the benefit of the doubt. And does he necessarily deserve the benefit of the doubt? Maybe not. But, you know, for me personally, I just like to look at both sides. And you know, this documentary was created by an enemy. It wasn't created by someone that was biased. So I just kind of look at like, what's the motive to the story, you know, and what's really going on. I'm not taking away, like I said, anybody's pain or anything that they went through in this documentary, but there's just a lot of questionable things. Like, I just feel like for most of the people in the video, everything that Diddy was doing was okay. Everything that Diddy was doing was acceptable when you were able to benefit from it. You never spoke up. You never spoke out against it. You was with the shits. You was ready to contribute to whatever motion this man had going on in hopes to become big, maybe be a wife and have kids with him, you know, maybe be a co-CEO of the company one day. You know, you was with everything that was going on when it benefited you. But now that it no longer benefits you, now that you're no longer getting any money, or, you know, maybe you never got any money, you know, now it's a big problem. Now it's a big deal. Now he's the worst guy in the world, but he wasn't the worst guy in the world when you were actually going through it. He wasn't the worst guy in the world. He wasn't this monster when you were actually, you know, in those situations with him. You put up with it. You know, I kind of feel like, and I kind of had this conversation with my sister, but it's like when you are juggling, hanging out, or messing with the elites, people that have power, people that have money, you have to stand firm in who you are and what you believe in. You have to stand firm in what you believe is right and what you're willing to put up with. You can't bend yourself and bend the rules while you're in the situation in hopes that you're going to make it, in hopes that you're going to benefit, you know, so much from this situation, and that your career is going to take off, or you're going to be in the spotlight and fame with him. And then now all of a sudden, when you didn't get that, oh, I'm just so hurt and I'm so damaged 10, 20 years later. This just is my unpopular opinion, baby. I know everybody is probably not going to agree with this, but I just feel like when you're moving with people that have power, and when you're moving with the elites, you have to be grounded in who you are, or you get played. You get manipulated. You have somebody dangling things over your head. false hopes and dreams being made, because you're allowing somebody to manipulate you in these situations. And I get it. When money is involved, that's all people see. People see the spotlight, people see the end goal, people see the money, but it's just like a few questionable victims. I mean, I don't want to go through all the victims, but the guy, I forgot his name, the one that grew up with him in the house right below Diddy, I think he said he lived in his basement or his attic, one of the two, and he ended up like starting the Bad Boys company with him. Diddy ended up giving him 25% of the company, and then he got it back. And it's just like 20 years later, now you're saying, you went through homelessness and now you want to sue for your money. But it's like, why would it take you 20 years to try to get your money back? I guarantee you, if you owe me some money before I even reach the point of homelessness, I'm going to be knocking at your door. I'm going to be banging at your door, whether that's a year after, 2 years after, maybe even 3 or 4 years after, because this is now a big corporation. This is a big company, and I'm letting you work out your finances. But 20 years later, now you want to try to seek your money? If you felt like you was owed that money, why would you wait 20 years to get some money that you owed? And that's the part that it just doesn't make sense to me, why you would wait so long to get your money. And the other girl from Dirty Money, I forget what her name is. She was on the documentary, and I couldn't tell what side was she on. Was she on Diddy's side or was she not on his side? Because she was like, I called Diddy for $5,000. He didn't give me the $5,000, but then he ends up calling me and telling me that he needs my help. And she still ends up helping him. So I'm like, was you against Diddy? Was you for Diddy? What was the reasoning for you being on this documentary? I guess I just didn't understand what was her perspective and what was her point. Maybe she was just trying to show that, he was finicky when it come to paying and making sure that everybody was good financially. I don't know. And I definitely understand grooming when it came to the whole Cassie situation. I definitely understand grooming. I understand, getting with somebody when they're young and manipulating their mind. And that's why I definitely say you have to be grounded in who you are, because, even though he was doing these things to her, the next day, as you seen the jury would say, she is telling him how much she loves him and all of these things. And was she doing that because she didn't want to make him feel bad, and she wanted to let him know that she was still in it for the long haul? As long as she can still benefit from this situation, she's willing to put up with what he wants to give her, or what? So, like I said, I'm looking at it, on both sides. I'm not taking nobody's sides. I think that the jail time that he did receive was well deserved. Because, like I said, I do believe that he was probably most likely a master manipulator, and that, he did con some people out of their money. But I do feel like now everybody's trying to come out with all of these lawsuits against him, but you were with him when he was wrong. And now you want to try to make things right, and you're trying to make, but if you were still getting paid from it, you would not be out here, not be doing this documentary against him, down to the assistant. You was his assistant, and you was able to put up with all these things that you seen him do. I'm pretty sure you seen him do the worst of the worst. You was down to do all of these things. But now that you can no longer benefit from the situation, now he's this horrible, horrible guy. And he never put a gun to your head and made you stay his assistant. You could have quit. Once you seen how bad this guy was, you could have quit. You could have left. You could have said, I'm not going to do this with him. I don't like the way this guy runs his tight ship. I don't like the way he does things. I'm not going to no longer be his assistant because, the values that he have do not align with my core values. You never said that. You were along for the ride all the way through, as long as you could benefit from it. So, in a sense, he is a master manipulator. He is this monster, but everybody around him enabled him. Everybody around him enabled him, and they allowed him to do that. So essentially, you guys are just as bad as Diddy. You guys help create this monster. You help him become who he is. He can't feel this way by himself. And I feel bad for the little raw guy. I do believe that there was probably some instances where, you know, he was being drugged and he said he was waking up sore. I do believe that was happening. Like I said, when you're messing with the elites and you're messing with the big dogs, there's some things going on there that people that don't have money or stuff that we don't see on a daily basis, we just can't understand. That's how they roll. You know, that's how they do things. But for you to say that you spent summers, holidays, birthdays away from your kid and you never seen a dime, you was willing to practically work for free in hopes that in 2 years or however long he was working for him that you would finally see a paycheck. Who does that? Who in their right mind does that? At some point, when were you going to say, you know what? I'm going to need to see a payday. I'm going to see some money on this shit if you would like me. Because at the end of the day, he needed you. You said that you was working on Justin Bieber's album. He had different producers coming there. None of the producers that were doing it the way that he wanted to be done. But you came in and you did the mix and he loved it. He felt like he found the hit. And you didn't get no payday. You didn't get no money from all of that. You worked you worked for so long and you didn't get nothing out of it. Like, how many birthdays was you gonna spend away from your family and your kids before you thought you was gonna see money? You was just letting him swindle you. Yeah, I'm gonna buy you a house, I'm gonna buy you a car, I'm gonna get you this, and you never saw none of it. On top of that, you waking up sore. At that point, something gotta give. Something gotta give. Something gotta give at that point. Something gotta give. Like, if you're not gonna be able to explain to me what's going on when I wake up in the morning, if you're not gonna be paying me, I'm not gonna be spending time with my family, I'm not getting these houses and cars, it ain't gonna take me 2 years to realize that I've been being boo-booed the food. It ain't gonna take me 2 years to realize I'm being bamboozled. Now, like I said, I wasn't there. This is all based on the documentary. And, you know, I do feel bad for whatever people went through when it comes to being manipulated. But I feel like people were enabling him and they were allowing him to go on because they felt like, this is Diddy and I'm going to do this. For me personally, I don't care if you Beyonce, baby, and I love me some B. I love me some B. But if I'm going to be giving you my time, my energy, my effort, and my work, I need to see something. I need to see something, and I'm not going to give you 2 years to show me something. What happened to contracts? Was there no contracts involved? Or you was just doing this as a word of mouth type of thing? I don't know how the music industry go now. I ain't in the music industry. I don't know if everything is always word of mouth, but I just thought that was pretty strange. And like I said, I feel bad for everybody that was involved and everybody that was done wrong, but I am looking at it on both sides. And yes, Diddy was wrong, but some of these victims was wrong too. Some of these victims played their role and they played their part, and now that they're no longer benefiting, it's all Diddy's part. It's all him. So like I said, this is definitely an unpopular opinion. I mean, from what I'm seeing on social media, everybody is just like, oh, he's this horrible dude, and you know, he's this and he's that. And I'm not saying anything that he's done was right. I'm not saying he's a good dude. I'm not saying that at all. But I feel like, you know, everybody has played a part. Everybody has played a role in this. So he definitely should have paid them people his money. I guarantee you, if he was paying them people this money, none of these lawsuits would have came out. This documentary probably wouldn't have been out. If he would have gave, you know, paid people their money, that would have, everything that he would have done would have been perfectly okay. As long as he was paying them the money and giving them the spotlight and giving them what they wanted, everything that he done would have been okay. I did get some packages from Amazon. As you can see, I don't have any nails on my hands. Oh, this lighting is so bad. I kind of want to do something different when it comes to my nails. I wanted to get some like new gems. I know that I need some new powders and stuff. I just bought some little stuff that I could use to make designs and stuff. I'll have to show y'all some of the designs that I want to learn how to do when it comes to nails. Like, let me show y'all. One of my favorite nail techs that I've been following for years, her name is Christiane or Christian. I've never gotten my nails done by her, but she's a celebrity nail tech and she's a Houston nail tech. Y'all, Houston have so many talented people when it comes to like hair, makeup, nails, lashes. Like, you're gonna always be able to find somebody that can do your stuff how you wanted to do it when you're in Houston. You ain't got to travel nowhere. Oh, let me show y'all who she is first. So this is who she is. And I just think she does really, really good work. Like, and I'm kind of simple when it comes to my nails, y'all. So stuff like this excites me. I don't know if it can pick up the color on camera, but like stuff like that excites me. I would love to do like a 3D nail type of thing. I think these are cute for like Christmas, kind of giving like junk nail type of thing. I love stuff like that. I love the 3D design, and that's what I want to learn how to do. Look at these. So cute. And that's just some of the ones that I like. I mean, she has so many cute nail designs and nail ideas on her page. So she is one of them. Another girl that I love how she does nails, and I've actually went and got my nails done by her, is Claws by Lena. She is actually on, I believe, the southwest side of town, Sugarland area. Let me see if I can find the one she did for me. Y'all, these are the nails that she did on me. So these are my hands. I'm trying to let it focus. Oh, y'all really can't see the full design because it's trying to. Actually did my Vegas nails. She actually did my Vegas nails, and they were just so cute. If you go on her page, like I said, it's Claws by Lena, and she does really, really good work. So every now and then I go and get my nails done when I just feel like I'm going on vacation and I don't feel like it, or if I don't have time. But for the most part, I do my own nails. So because I can lay it down. But can I design it and style them the way that I want them? So I ended up getting like this, like, it says candy carving gel. So this is supposed to be like able to make like the 3D art on top of the nail. And then I guess it just comes with like some coloring, so I can make the 3D art like gold or silver. And then let's see what else I got. Ooh, so, ooh, these are cute. So I did get these like off gold 3D charms to put on top of my nails. And then I also got some of these. I don't even know. These are like some chains and like, can y'all see these? These are like some like chains and stuff. Cute little designs or whatever. I mean, y'all will see them because I'm gonna try to figure out a look pretty soon on how to do that. Oh, these are cute too. So I also bought these charms as well. Yeah, let's go do a full set of nails because we have a lash appointment tomorrow, and I like when my nails and my lashes and my toes is all done, you know, at once. Just to put it down on you. You make me wanna be there. All that you let me wait on. You make me wanna come through. Corner of the store. Just to put it down on you. Okay, y'all, so this is what I came up with. I literally just put some stuff together. I really didn't have a theme. And maybe next time I need to like look at some ideas before I do them. But this is how they came out. I actually like them. I do like them, but I do feel like the design probably could have came out a little bit better. This is why I said I want to go to a nail art class, like somebody to show me and teach me how to like design the nails. But it's Thursday, y'all. I just love waking up with my nails done. Like, you know, I kind of felt like last night, but this morning I'm like, yeah, I like it. They're simple, you know. It's not like full of designs. I left these two nails blank, so it's simple. Which I don't know, I probably should have put them on different fingers because, you know, Bay don't work from home, and when we do our little thing over the phone, I don't want charms everywhere, you know. Yeah, so anyways, enough of that talk. It's early in the morning. You know, everything that I do always has to grow on me, but I like these. I really, really like these. So I'm feeling good this morning. I told y'all yesterday that I have a lash appointment, so we are gonna go and do that. I feel like, you know, 2026 is coming up. 2026 is coming up, and I've just been waking up so happy and so excited for the new year because the plans that I have, the list of things that I have down for 2026, I'm just so excited for. You know, I embarked on a new journey this year, and it's like I'm gonna push that because this is what makes me happy. This is what's, you know, fueling, so adding to my joy. So I definitely want to continue this, and I have so many great plans for the next year. So many great plans for the next year. And you know, I feel like, you know, in 2 years, like, y'all are gonna be so proud of me. I'm so glad that I started this journey. I'm glad that I have something where I can watch my growth. You know, I have something that can show me. I think that's a good, I don't know if any other vlogger feels like this, but I feel like vlogging, when you're authentically vlogging, this is a good thing to do because it literally shows you and it literally broadcasts your growth. And YouTube ain't shutting down no time soon. You will always be able to go and just watch yourself and see these memories of yourself, and so exciting. But 2026 is going to be a great year. I cannot wait. Like, I'm so ready to get into it because I feel like I feel all of the good things that are getting ready to happen for me. Last night I actually built this, not built, but the way my computer stands sit on my desk, they sit kind of low, and so I actually bought like these clear like computer raisers so that they can sit on, so that it's a little bit taller, because I feel like when I'm sitting down in my chair, I'm kind of like hunched over looking down into the computer, and I really want to look up, you know, or at an angle so that my posture is better. I want to work on my posture. I feel like when you're working in a corporate office, they have all of these chairs and stand-up desk and all these things to make sure that your posture and, you know, your ergonomics are corrected and all that, so that you don't have any issues in the long run. But when you work from home, you kind of have to make sure that you do that for yourself. So that's what I'm trying to do. Tent room go. Y'all already know what it's looking like here. I did just move my desk around, and so I don't believe I've ever showed y'all, but I just have like a black and gray office chair that I need to buy a new one. Black and gray oversized mouse pad. You know, I have my same cheetah theme in my notebooks or whatever. These used to sit in my bathroom at my old house, and so I just moved them here because they represent peace. I need peace even in my work life. Peace need to be everywhere. So this is what the desk looks like, and as y'all can see, the sun is coming up. Let me see if y'all can see it with the light off. I love it. I love sitting at my desk early in the morning and just watching this view here. It's just like, it's so calming, and so yeah. Okay, so the purpose of me showing y'all my desk was to show y'all these things that I put together. Like I said, this is as tall as the monitors go, and it seemed like when I was looking at them, they would stop about right here. And as y'all can see, I'm taller, and as you can see the way I'm holding the camera, it would cause me to have to look downward to look at the screen, and I wanted to have an upward position on what I'm seeing. So I can actually raise them a little bit higher because there's like these little things right here that you could turn and you could twist if you want to raise them. But I think right now this is pretty good. So okay, y'all, so it is almost 3 o'clock. I'm getting ready to go to my lash appointment. I've been loving this hair, by the way. I'm loving Ming's hair. It is very soft, very flowy. You know, it has movement. Can y'all see the movement? Okay, it has movement, and we love that. So I did put some curls in it, not a lot, not tight curls, just like really quickly once I got out the shower. Once I got out the shower, because you know, you guys already know, I had the shower before your lash appointment. So just like really quickly, it's not on right now, but just like some really loose, you know, type of curls to show y'all what I did, and they failed. So I won't say that the body weight really just holds a curl really well with no product. So you'll most likely need some type of hairspray. It's very loose, so pretty much just some straight hair. That's okay. That is okay. This is what we're going for. We're going for a straight look because we have plenty of curly and wavy wigs, so that's okay. I kind of feel like I want to do something different with it though, just because, you know, it's what I've been wearing. I feel like it needs layers. But I just been trying to go with the flow because it's something different. It's something different than what I usually do. All of my other wigs are layered and have different lengths in it, so I'm just trying to enjoy, you know, this look right here for a minute. I feel like since I made the wig, I really haven't done much style into it. Like, I really need to do something to like make sure that everything is flat. Like, as you can see, like one side is higher than the other because I just haven't enforced enough heat to make sure that everything is balanced on each side. You know, it still have that puffy. I need to go through each part and hot comb it and have everything lay a certain way. But for the most part, this is it, and it looks damn good. But like I said, I am feeling like I want to put a little bit of layers in it. I did kind of cut the front. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I first made the wig, I did cut the front just a little bit, as you can see, and you really can't see here. This look like just the hairs from the closure, but I did put just a little bit, and I feel like I want to put just a little bit more around the face, not necessarily in the back, but around the face. But baby, it's not like bundles. Me got a new customer. Me definitely have a new customer. We'll see how long this hair lasts. I have a good feeling it's gonna last the amount of time that my old wig used to last. This is giving those 2015, 2014 bundles. This is definitely giving that type of hair. That's when bundles used to last. That's when bundles were actually really bundles. So that's what it's giving. I like it. So I want to try to put a tighter curl in it and let it, like with my 1 inch, because this is a 1.5 inch curling iron. So I'm gonna try with my 1 inch curling iron and see what type of wave that is, because I do want it to have like a little loose wave look to it. This is pretty much going back to straight. So that just means I need to either go piece by piece and do it, or use a smaller curling iron. And we don't have time for the piece by piece. We do, but we really don't. So I'm probably gonna do the 1 inch curling iron anyway. I need to figure out what I'm wearing to this damn lash appointment. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be extra. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be extra comfortable because I'm just gonna lay down for a couple of hours. So I want to show y'all the before lashes. Really not that bad, but could definitely use some fixing. And then I'll show y'all the after lashes because Bae want to have a phone call with me, so I'm not going to be able to talk to y'all in the car while I'm on the way there. So I'll just show y'all what the lashes looking like when they done. And these are the after, which I like them. I really, really do like them. I feel like I would have liked her to do them just a tad bit thicker, but I do like them. I like when I can look in the mirror and actually see them. Wig is pushed back. Don't worry about that. Forehead is big, but I like them. She did more. I told her to put more on the ends this time, so I really like that. I feel like this eye give more on the ends than this eye, but this eye gives more length than this eye. Anyways, whatever. That's my girl. We talked and talked and talked. I'm actually getting ready to cook me some tacos because that's what we eating tonight. I haven't ate all day. I had some coffee this morning, and that's pretty much it. So I'm about to unwind. I already took my shower today, but I might show y'all the tacos. I mean, they just gonna be plain tacos. I do a little zhuzhing to them, just a little bit, but it's just gonna be plain tacos. I might show y'all, I might not, I don't know. Tomorrow I'm going to Austin to see my dad. Well, actually tomorrow is Friday, and how about I just tell y'all what's gonna happen tomorrow. So I'll be back. Girl, we are already at an hour worth of time, damn near. So this is actually going to be the end of the vlog. Thank you so much for staying until the end. Gorgeous girls and guys, please stay connected. Like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you come back next week to see what else happened. Also, go back and watch the previous vlog so you can stay up to date and see where we're going. So y'all make sure y'all come back next week. This is the end of the vlog. It's a wrap. Love y'all. See y'all next week. Bye.